we are back. And we're still out here by the iron and the lead. Because I actually wanted to look at something. It's going to be slower to do it if I put it in furnaces. But I can go ahead and set up the first stage of getting the ore to the lead grade 1. So this way I'm going to go 5 to 1. And then if I do that, it's going to be 4 to 10. So that would be 20 to 10. Where the way I'm doing it right now is 6 to 1. Plate. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out a little bit easier. So 5 to 1. And then that is 4 to 10. So other way is 6 to 1. So to get that to 40, I have to multiply that times 40. So yeah, we're definitely going to set up, although I do need to see how fast is it. This runs, time to craft is 2. So hopefully it won't be too slow. We don't have to worry about iron coming out or gravel coming out of it or anything like that. I'll pop this in here. We're going to break that. Take this out of here. And then if I need to, I can put more back this way. So now we want lead grade 1. That right there. And yeah, we're going to have it come out the bottom. We'll just redo this line. That. This back. And like that. That in there. And we probably should set up at least one more of these. Go ahead and get one more made real quick. Not going that slow. I don't think we're going to need much more than that. We're out of the blue shit though. But I think should be able to get away with regular on the bottom here. That. Come on, get them circuits done. I know you're slow as hell with fucking circuits. Because you want me to automate the damn things. Which I understand. I want to automate them. We gotta get to the tin. To the tin and they'll be automated. Hopefully we'll get to that today. Alright, so that's going to keep that going. That's going to keep that going. And then that's going to bring that out and onto our belt. We'll eventually get down here when all the rest of this gets done. Which I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of it off of here. Go ahead and set that up so that can get running through there. start taking a look at tin. Go ahead and throw this shit in here. First, I ended up picking up 14 of them, so I'll have to drop them off in a furnace, and I'll have to check on the furnaces too. But at least that will get it to where it's more efficient. The only thing we're doing now is it's slower than what it could be by changing them over to the furnaces. And like I said, we're going to use the furnaces that are on the iron eventually to move over to the lead when we set up the actual casting stuff for the iron and the steel. And that should be good. How are we doing on iron down here? Our blue shit. Alright, so now let's look at copper. That is the next one we want to get done. So copper ore is going to use the screener, and it's actually going to give us copper grade 1 and copper grade 2. Copper grade 1 we're then going to put into the jaw crusher that we did from the iron, which is going to give us copper grade 2 and stone. And then the copper grade 2, we have to set up the casting stuff for that. Except we only cast it into... Okay, so this is simple casting. We don't actually make molten, we just flat cast 5 of them into 2 plates. Alright, so we're going to have to make a casting unit for that. Alright, so if I remember this correctly, we need at least one of those, and we need a casting unit Mark 1, and then we need the screener, which is right there, which needs engine and copper. So let's get this copper out of here. Grab a bunch of those, which we need to put that back there so it's not wasting up too much crap. And this is out of... I still never got the coke put in here. I need to run this line this way. That, which I'm gonna have to move this. We'll just throw it there. We'll have that one go that way and that one go that way. And then we can just do that. And that'll get it put in there. Even though I'm going to be setting up the casting for this soon. Alright, so what the hell was it I needed for that? There we go, screener. Alright, so copper we have coming in from over here. So we're just going to come out here in the desert area. Probably ought to look around, make sure there ain't no biters in this black area over here, but we're just going to set copper processing up right in here. You have these biters over there, but they're out there a little ways. We hopefully will be okay. Them. Cut through this undiscovered area. There's some titanium right there. There's some molybdenum. Love some good molybdenum. Hey, we've got zinc ore too. Didn't even know we had that ore. Hadn't seen any of it yet. So we got 3 ores over here to play with. We got a nest of biters down here. And a nest of biters up there. That's a pretty decent size nest for me to try to do with just basic bullets. It looks like we are pretty far away from activating either of these nests. I'm really thinking I ought to get rid of that one now. Since this is up in the deserty area, there's not any trees to eat up all the pollution. There's my next quartz ore deposit for basic science. More stone. And we've got a really, looks like a really small nest right here. It's not too big. And then we got uranium up there above that. So it looks like from this is going to be the next one we're going to hit. We're spreading out a bit here with the processing we just set up. We might hit that one or that one. I really don't want to hit that one. I think we'll hit that one next. So let's go ahead and see, figure these guys out just a bit. Have some here for these 2 turrets. Come on here and get some. Get some, bitches. Only that one worm in there I gotta deal with. Like I can probably clear out this nest and that upper one and not really have to deal with him. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Alright, let's move these guys just a little bit closer. Get off me. You can have a little bit of my bullets. How about that? Yeah, get them big ones off me, damn it. I don't like when them big ones come out of there. Them big ones height. They don't fuck around. Come on. Come on. Alright, got that one. Now we're probably going to have to do a fishy run. Fishies. We're going to do a suicide run in here and get rid of this guy. Come on. No, not the No, you're supposed to be going for him. No, get him. Okay, fine. We're just going to sit here and pound everything we can. Fishy. Fishy. Alright, we got it. Oh, get out of the bad shit. Manage that without dying. Pair these back up. Alright, so pissed off some more biters. Let's go start setting up this copper stuff. I'm thinking eventually, well, there's a lot of ores in the way over here. I'm trying to decide where I want to set up my basic, the starts of my actual factory. I was thinking up in here, but man, up in there I've got chromium, I got copper, I got quartz, I got stone, I got uranium, then I got moly B, titanium, and zinc all right in there. So maybe over here? I don't know. Other than that coal that's right there in the starting area, I'm going to have most of the ores out of there soon. I could kind of do it down there. Speaking of, while we're here, let's take a look at the... Yeah, tar's still going. And it looks like all the glass making things are going as well as they can go. All of these are still running. Yes, yes, yes. No. Yes, and yes. Alright, so that one is done. Go ahead and clear out this rock. And we'll just throw it right there. Really, I don't have an electric pole. One stinking electric pole. Apparently I need two. Now, we got titanium on the other half of that one. This stuff we're going to be needing soon because we're going to need that when we get into that casting stuff. We're also going to need a lot more creosote. So we're going to have to change over some of our coal coke to gas instead of using this to do it. So we're going to have to take a look at changing that over at some point. Hey, I never gave this guy power. Let's see if we can get you some power there, big boy. And we got two miners down. Them in there. Get you power. Alright, let's get out here and start setting up this copper stuff. Then we're going to take a look at aluminum. And it looks like we ran that out of copper. Got one little patch right there that didn't get mined. And put that on there and let it finish that up real quick. I want to get past these cliffs, so we'll start setting it up right out here. So the first step is the screener. We're going to put a screener there, and we'll probably... How is it you do the... Yeah, there we go. So we'll probably do that. Probably leave about room for about 4 of these. We'll have the belt come along the bottom, belt come along the top. So this will be the input belt eventually. Output belt. And if we need to, we can do another bank of 4 of them down here on the bottom. But the screener is usually pretty fast. Then this is going to run down to here. We're going to need to put in one of these. We're going to have to separate this out for copper grade 1 and grade 2. Find where, there it is. So copper grade 1 we'll have go to the top. So the grade 1 goes to the jaw crusher to make grade 2. That's going to go, and we got that damn thing right there in the way. We can go ahead and put it up here. Hopefully we don't need too much. Run this just like this. That issue, I guess. And it's going to come down. I'm thinking just run it right back down to here. Except we're going to have to do one of, we'll run the stone off that way. That will be stone going that way. And by doing it this way, if I need more jaw crushers, I can just stack them up that way. And then the grade 2 will come down and go right back to that. So then the grade 2 gets put into the casting unit. Start putting these out. This. And I completely fucked that up. That there. That'll go like that. Then we'll have this belt run like this. Except we're going to run it like this. And we can run it right along underneath that. That'll bring it right on back over here. Although I'm an idiot and run into a thing. We'll straighten that out in a minute. Run this right here. Take out that old belt there and have this one take its place. So we just need to turn Around this over here. Always got to be trees. Rid of this rock. Alright, so now we need to get some more of these made, so we need a little more copper. Good thing we are not so far out like we were for the iron. Uranium is done. So now we can start zinc. The only one we got left is that thing, and then we're going to be done with research until we get shit straightened out here with the tin, and I still want to get aluminum looked at first before we start on the tin processing. Heck, go ahead, and while we're here, knock this out of here. Hopefully, our underground, which I just made, I didn't need to. Yep, it'll be long enough to run right across there. Perfect. This out. Oh, make the, didn't I just grab a whole shit ton of copper? I thought I just cleared that damn furnace of copper. What the hell? I hit the wrong button or something. For those, we need some iron while we're here. We're gonna need a bunch of those. Alright, let's start running our electric out here. Alright, that should get power. Hello? Oh. I missed one. You started there. Get you turned on to copper. We can go ahead and set those, I think. Now we need to get that there. We're gonna have to get power up to you. And it looks like it's gonna be able to keep that going with one fast one on top and bottom. Now that's doing its thing. I need to set that to copper. There's our copper plates coming in, which for right now I need to break that line because I don't think I have that set properly. Now let's get more of these. We can get the jaw thing set up here. It's going to be for copper. And there we go. It looks like we're getting a pretty good, decent amount of that grade 1 out of here, so we probably need to make another one of the jaw things. But this one looks like it's going to be keeping up fine for now. Let's get another jaw one in here. Gonna need more of that blue shit. I'm gonna have to get this out of here rather quickly. Which I haven't done it yet, dealing with the stone coming off the iron. But I'm going to, between this episode and the next one, probably just set up a shed to put the stone in. Bring this stone for right now down here like this. Right across like we do the copper plates. Which, while we're here, this is going into here for that. This is going to be needed for that, but it's not going to be needed for copper anymore, so we can just run that straight. We can reclaim all of this stuff because none of this is going to be needed anymore. And pop those two belts out of there just to get the copper off of it. Then our copper belt, which is coming in right here. Actually put that. And the copper will go right where it's supposed to. And we need to deal with the iron too. That'll get that dealt with, so we can go ahead and get that over there. So we can get more of that blue shit made. For right now, I'm just going to use a couple of yellow inserters since I reclaimed a few of them. That like that. That way, that down that way. That up there. Oh, actually, it looks like we might not need that one. Once we got that going, it's actually keeping up with it. We need another one of these strainer mahigajiggies. Might actually need a casting machine soon. We'll go ahead and put a couple of these in here just in case it ends up getting enough stuff to run. Now, can we make another one of the greener? We need copper and steel. That's putting out very little copper right now. thing's done, so we can get rid of it. It's putting out enough copper right now to keep up with what we're doing, so I think I'll just leave it for the moment. And throw one in there, but I'm gonna have to put another one of, not those, the, where the hell is it? This thing. Let's go ahead and put in one more of them too. One more casting machine, one more screener, and then we'll head on to the next metal that needs to be processed. That goes there. And we don't have any blue ones right now, so we'll just, well, that thing's got to get made, and I got to go get belts, so I guess we'll grab some of that blue shit while we're down there. The belts. Grab some blue shit. Not a bad amount of it. And as always, we need more copper, because we got to make the damn circuits that I'm trying to get to. Why do we have so little coke coming out up here? Looks like we're starving for coke. We need more things making coke, it looks like. Looks like we need more making coal, which I think issue might be let's see about take this and put it on this side. You can double it up before it gets to where it splits. Maybe that'll allow these to run a little bit more. Alright, there's the zinc. So last thing we have is this burner. And then we got to get started on the science pack that we can't make yet. Alright, so we're going to do that there. We'll do that there. Won't have to put any more holes in there. Put another caster right there. And we'll set that to that. That should keep everything moving. Oh, forgot to... I guess that didn't set when I tried it. There we go. Copper we now have done for now. We'll make 2 more of these. I'll probably set them up after we get done recording today. We're going to end up having to have many banks of that, I'm guessing. But let's go ahead and look at aluminum real quick. See how nasty this is going to be. As nasty as you want to be. Alright, so aluminum ore is going to go into a ball mill and give us powdered aluminum and gravel. That's our guaranteed stage 1. Stage 2 is going to be an electric arc furnace with borax, graphite. Graphite is going to be coke, so that's not going to be difficult. The borax, we've got to get processing, which we've got to deal with the tallying stuff, so that's why we're not messing with it. So we're not messing with the aluminum for the moment. Aluminum can stay basic for the moment. So that leads us to tin. So let's take a look at the tin finally. And if I remember this from last time, this one is similar to the see, the grade 1 and grade 2 look a lot like the copper. I do believe it's similar processing to that. So ore into the screener, and then grade 1 can actually just be cooked. We can't do anything with it other than cooking it in a foundry to plates. The grade 2 is going to go into a jaw crusher and give us the grade 1. Okay, so there's going to be no casting in this. It's going to be a foundry, and it's going to be backwards from the copper. That we don't process the grade 2, we process the grade 1. Okay. So then that means we need to get another one of the jaw crushers done. So we're going to have to go get steel. What do we have on time for these here? So that's going to be 2 for that. That's going to take ass ton of time. So we're probably going to need multiple foundries. And the jaw crusher is 4. But that should be fine. It should be 1 screener to 1 crusher. And then multiple foundries. Grab some steel out of here. Holy crap, we are out of steel. How the hell are we out of steel? Oh, we are out of steel because we have no iron coming in here anymore. Because we haven't set up the iron coming from the other thing yet. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a hinkerdink. We can go ahead and pull all of this out of here, because none of it's needed anymore. Probably should leave that one. The only ones that are going to need to be running is these that deal with the iron oxide stuff, which is not the set either. Okay, so we do have that iron coming in there. Run this down, because we're barely going to get any coming through there. That's coming from the coal. Well, go ahead and just put these back, 2 of these back up here. That'll be more than enough to deal with that little bit that's coming out of there. That in there. That's regular coal. You can't have that. You can have some of that though. It's actually getting more of it in there than I expected it to get. Alright, so jaw crusher. And then we need the screener, which it's going to need copper and steel. Our copper here. The burner's done, so no more science for a little bit. And we should be able to just throw that iron on a belt. And I do something similar to this. Once we get the science shit worked out, then we'll deal with getting the actual casting done. Change this. I think my stone is full and we're not getting any iron at the moment. I'll deal with that. Alright, there. So this will just be a buffer. The iron will go up there. It'll go past here, get picked up to be turned into steel, and any excess will come out up there on our belt. That'll work. Where is that stone belt? So it extended out here more so we can get some iron made. I will almost guarantee that is our, yeah, that's our jam up. So we're full on that stone that I've got to get dealt with. I'm going to bring it right across here. And right across there. Get it away from that iron and lead a bit. I'm not going to be able to jump that. Can't make landfill till we get to that next science, unfortunately. Run this right through here. Back up north of the lead. And we'll end up putting a warehouse or something. I still haven't decided exactly where I want to put it, but I need steel to make that. Make a iron chest just to dump some in, but I'd rather not. I can't use the steel at the moment. I need that to make the screener, which I need 60 damn steel. Why is this? Oh, wait a minute. It's got iron plates in there. Oh, it doesn't have a inserter. That's why it ain't doing shit. Alright, well, let's go start kicking this shit out of some trees. Getting them out of the way and see if there's any fighters down here we're gonna have to get the hell out of. Because we're gonna, well, I guess I kind of need to figure out where we're gonna set up making circuits at, because that's what we need this tin for. And I was gonna just bring the tin up in here, but we really don't have room to do it. Up there, we've got this area right here. We just have to bring the copper down to do it. That won't be a problem. So yeah, I guess the only thing we need to put through here is this copper line through those trees eventually. We do need to get some electricity down here though, so poles made. And to hug the shore here for now, I guess. Alright, there is our tin. We don't have any biters till over there, so we're probably going to have to deal with them. Let's go make sure there's none over here. Too awful close. Uranium right there. That is tin rich ore deposit, so we have no idea how to deal with. That is chromium deposits. That's more molybdenum there. Well, molybdenite, but same shit. There's something green right here. Nickel ore apparently, but I don't see the deposits that I'm supposed. Oh, looks like a cliff. Okay. That's why I couldn't see it. I thought it was a damn cliff. Alright, so it looks like we're pretty free and clear of biters till we get to this lead deposit down here and whatever that Nexolite is. And luckily we've got this big dense bunch of trees here. So hopefully that'll eat most of the pollution we're going to be creating. Alright, so I'm going to make miners. That's going to be our first step. Before we do anything. Alright, let's here. That looks like cliffs right there. Guess we'll start setting processing up this way maybe. I want to keep it away from those biters if I can, but is that the only cliffs we got this way? Yeah, pretty much. I really didn't want to cut those trees out of there, though. That across there. That. And why are you not running? You need a fluid. What fluid do you need? Oh, wait a minute. You're the one that needs steam, aren't you? Yes, yes, you are. And I'm going to use our old steam boilers. Do I have a... I actually have a boiler right here. And I have an offshore pump, too. Set this up and we'll see how many more boilers I actually need. Run water from here. I'd already made a pump. That in there. That is one tile too damn low. Which, too damn bad, because you can't go the other one. This. Go. We now have water. Once we get put in here, I'll make a steam. The only problem is we need to get some coal down here for it. Luckily, I've got a bunch of coke, which we can go ahead and throw in there. And seems to be this needs a bunch of steam to start. We're all staying. Yeah, we're gonna need one more. Probably one more boiler. Fuck it. I'll make another one. There. Okay. That should keep these boys running once we get belts set up here to deal with it. Alright, so now the screener is the first thing we need. So let's go get the screener. And we probably need to run coke down here. Which I'll probably do in between videos. I just want to get the basics of it set up right now. I can cut all this out and deal with taking this line around and running it down there between, because I really don't want to take those out of there. I like having those in there just for emergency purposes. Alright, hopefully that'll give us enough steel so we can make our... Oh, we need copper. Yay, copper we got. We got copper for days. Alright, I'll need more copper and more steel if and when I want to make another one of these, which I can already tell from the copper side that, well, we're definitely going to need one. And I think in the next one, we need to get started on the science, but I think in the next one, I'm going to start with setting up a way of making stone brick, because we can use stone brick as roads to help us walk faster. I think I'm going to do that. There is some things that I need stone brick for as well. And we've got stone coming in from 2 of our different processes. So I think I'm going to automate them into being cooked into bricks for us. Alright, so we'll do... this. Then we'll do the inputs. Output will come out over here. I'm going to go to one of these if I remember correctly. We're going to have 2 different grades coming out. Again, this is going to be the in grade 1 and 2. Have that one go that way. We'll have this one this way. And grade 1, what gets smelted. And grade 2 is what needs to be further processed. That there. Double of those for now, since I've got the damn things. In. We will almost keep it running. Give it 3. That's going to come off of there. It's going to run up here. So then we need this, which we put here. And by doing that, we can have it do... I need to go over one tile. Okay, should be right there. That's going to be the tin one. That'll take the tin grade. Oop, that's wrong way, stupid. Switch that. Give me all that shit. Give me all that shit. Alright, so this is the grade 2, which is going to turn into the grade 1, which cannot come out there because that's going to give us stone. We're going to have it come out down here. Yeah, no, we're going to do this the smart way. We can have another one if we need to in the center. And we can run it up this way. I don't have enough copper to make another one of them. Alright, well, I'm going to have to make another one of those in a minute. Deal with that. That'll go ahead and get the stone on there. And then we'll just put boundaries like that. We're going to be doing that. Go ahead and drop this tin ore I have off in there. I don't know how many of these we're actually going to need. We'll start with 3. That's enough. Man, that is going to be a real pain in the ass. Get all of those to work there. But it'll take like, what was that, 15? Something like that for a plate. We'll run that line up like that. And I'm guessing we're not going to need more than one of these on each side. I haven't seen how many plates it actually makes per operation, but it looks like it's going down rather than going up, so I think that'll be it. Alright, so the only thing we need to do is get a separator in for this. Once we get that done... Oh, you're trying to put the wrong kind in there. There you go. Alright, so once we get a splitter in here to split that off, then we'll have that all set up. We've been here for quite a bit today, I think. Yeah, a little over an hour. So that is all of our processing setup that we're going to do for now. We'll do the more advanced stage 1 iron and the stage 1 aluminum after we get circuits made. So next time we're going to deal with the stone, and we're going to get started on those circuits. So then we can get back to our science. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's setting up some processing stuff. I will see you back here next week for that stuff. And we're getting attacked. We'll deal with that next time. Later, guys.